Richard here, weekly wheat report, 26th of August, Saturday, 9:44 in the morning. So obviously markets closed, looking at the November 2017 UK wheat chart. And last week's report, we're looking for the market to keep falling, test 135 signal for a bounce, close above moving average 10. Right, so we'll pop down into the yearly chart. Let's have a look, see where we are. We can see here SMA 60, 142.89 is the level. We can see there's big red candles and we come towards the end of the month, 139.60. A little bit of a wick at the bottom there showing a bounce. We can see previous support back in 2010, 136. We can see a swing high here, 140. Let's pop down into the monthly chart. We can see a big red candle here. We can identify the swing high on this, 142. We can see a previous long-term trend with 2 months reversal. Pop down into the weekly. We can see that we've had a falling market all the way through July and August. We can see here the weekly SMA has stopped this fall at 138. We can see this green candle forming here, closing at 139.60. Pop down into all important daily. We identified this swing high here on the last two charts, 142, which we marked on here. We've got the 60 SMA daily, which we've obviously broken, gone back through down below. We were looking for support to come in 135, 136. We actually got down as low as 136.50. We've now had a bounce last 3 days, so it started on Wednesday, had a gap up on Friday, and we closed 139.60. This close here was over the daily SMA 10, which is 138.80, was a signal we've been looking for last week. We've now got a small term buy signal on the stochastics coming up. Where would we expect prices to continue to rise would be back up to the 142 level, which was previous resistance, and then obviously broken here when we came through. The support was broken, which was a resistance, so that's where we'd be looking for. If this fails, we would look for come back to gap test on Tuesday, because obviously we've got the long weekend, and then probably look for similar price action than we saw back in April, May. But we'll hope that we now see a small bounce of another £2 back up to 142. Then we'd have a look at the end of next week. I'll just show you that on the pro charts. We can see here the market's been falling back down. I put my target 142, and we can see this candle that we formed on Friday. So we'll look for that to take place. If not, we come back and gap fill from the previous cash chart, and then we probably see some more sideways action. Just flick through the other charts. We can see here this follows in what's been happening in the UK with the US market. We can see here we've got $560 on the US wheat, and then obviously it's just been, you can see here quite clearly, a big fall. We also can see here that they also had a daily close above the 10, which is first time for 3 weeks. Sugar, Paris milling wheat, you can see in France, the US French wheat has a similar fall. Rapeseed, for interest's sake, we've just been going sideways at the present moment. Soybeans having a little bit of a bounce, but unfortunately we can still see that corn is probably the leader of this negative on the US market anyway, and we see no bounce there at the moment. That was continuing down. So obviously recap, we'll go back on to the UK wheat. We're looking for a short-term bounce back up to 142 next week. Thanks.